The secret to avoiding and repairing dry, cracked lips is not a topical lip product, it's your diet. I know it sounds absolutely crazy, but let me explain. During the winter, the outside air tends to be drier than in the warmer months. And additionally, people tend to crank up the heat inside, which creates a very dry environment inside. Dry air causes more transepidermal water loss, or evaporation of the water from your lips and your skin into the air. Essentially, the air is looking at your face like a juicy smoothie, and it is sticking a straw in and sucking you dry. Most lip videos focus on putting stuff on top of your lips, which will indeed help to some extent, and of course I do use lip balms, so I'm not saying don't use them, but what all these other videos fail to address is the nutrient deficiencies that compromise your skin barrier, leading to excessive evaporation of water or transepidermal water loss. When you have high levels of transepidermal water loss, this is going to lead to more dryness and more cracking that no chapstick is going to salvage. So let's talk about some of the more common ones. First, omega-3 is a common deficiency in the US. A recent study published in BMJ found that 68% of adults and 95% of children in the US are not consuming adequate amounts of omega-3. Omega-3 fatty acids support the health of your cell membranes, which allows your cells to hold water and results in more hydrated and soft skin. A lack of these essential fatty acids in the tissue, when paired with winter weather, will cause your lips to dry out. Sources of omega-3 include wild salmon, mackerel, cod, anchovies, sardines, flaxseed, chia seed, and hemp seeds. I also really love cod liver oil. It is an absolute skin superfood, and I'll link to my favorite one below. If you don't eat seafood or these seeds on a regular basis, you are likely not getting enough omega-3. I'll link some really easy, super delish omega-3 rich recipes below. Secondly, a lack of B vitamins can cause dry skin and chapped lips, especially B2, B9, B6, and B12. People with gut issues that affect nutrient absorption, such as Crohn's or celiac disease, are more at risk for these deficiencies. Also, those on a vegan or vegetarian diet may be more likely to be deficient in vitamin B12 in particular, as it's found primarily in animal foods. Now, the best sources of B2 or riboflavin are meat, especially organ meat like liver, and it can also be found in smaller amounts in eggs, fortified tofu, salmon, spinach, mushroom, and avocados. Vitamin B9 or folate is found in edamame, lentils, asparagus, spinach, broccoli, and avocado. Vitamin B6 is found in salmon, chicken breast, fortified tofu, red meat, sweet potatoes, bananas, and avocado. And vitamin B12 is found primarily in seafood, meat, eggs, and other animal products. You can also find synthetic forms of B12 in fortified vegan products like tofu or nutritional yeast. Another deficiency that can cause dry, cracked skin or dry, cracked lips is zinc. People with compromised gut health who have a problem absorbing nutrients are at a higher risk of zinc deficiency, as are those who drink alcohol excessively or follow a vegan diet, as animal sources are the most abundant source of this mineral. Additionally, plant-based sources such as beans and lentils often contain phytates, which block optimal absorption of zinc. So beans and lentils do have a good amount of zinc, but you may not absorb it unless you soak and sprout your grains and legumes first. You can even now buy pre-sprouted grains and pre-sprouted legumes, which saves you a lot of time and effort. Finally, a vitamin D deficiency is associated with dry skin. Vitamin D is the sunshine vitamin. Our body makes it when our skin is exposed to the sun. Now, of course, over the winter months, many people are unlikely to get enough sun to get their vitamin D levels up to a healthy level. So it's best to supplement, as not many foods contain it in sufficient amounts. You can get some from fish such as salmon and cod liver oil, which I mentioned before is really a skin superfood. You could also find some in beef liver, but getting it from these sources is likely not going to be enough. So it's best to get your vitamin D levels checked, and then your doctor can tell you if you need to supplement and how much you should take. If your chapped lips do not get better no matter how much chapstick you put on, you may want to have the other nutrients tested as well and assess your diet to see if you are consuming enough. Lastly, I'll leave you with a couple more tips that may be helpful to prevent or soothe chapped lips. Overall, it's a good idea to eat an anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense diet made up of lots of veggies, especially dark leafy greens and your bright orange veggies, which are high in beta-carotene and vitamin C. You also want to eat high-quality animal products such as wild seafood, cod liver oil, pasture-raised eggs, grass-fed meat, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds. A healthy, nourished body equals healthy, nourished skin. You may also want to incorporate bone broth a few times a week, which is rich in collagen. Studies have found that supplementing with collagen is associated with improvements in skin barrier function, which will protect your lips from the elements, and increased hydration, and even reductions in signs of skin aging. Now, if you can't get your hands on bone broth regularly, you can try a grass-fed collagen supplement, and I will link to my favorite in the caption. You may also want to try cod liver oil, which provides vitamin A, vitamin D, and omega-3 in one package. This is a total skin superfood. I say it all the time, as all of these nutrients combat dry skin and acne, just saying, and they're going to support the skin barrier. Topically, you may want to try applying castor seed oil, which helps to hydrate and soothe chapped lips. It's a humectant, so it's going to draw moisture from the air into your skin, which is going to help to keep your skin hydrated. And actually, it's a very common ingredient in a lot of lip products. You may also want to use a lip balm that contains beeswax, which is going to seal in that moisture and protect it against evaporating. When you're inside the house, you may want to invest in a humidifier that is going to combat the dry heat. All right, those are all my tips for now. I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know in the comments below your #1 takeaway. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.